Hey everybody, this is Rob, and this is your makeup video for class number 3, Unit 6A, using virtual reality to control pain. So, you can watch this video, you can do the homework, send it to me at line, and you will get credit for that class. Please send it to me by Wednesday, July 31st, before midnight. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so at the end of this unit, you're going to be able to, number one, talk about virtual reality and how it can be used to treat pain. So, like in hospitals now, some people have a burn, yakido, and you can use virtual reality to help treat the pain when people are cleaning out the wound. Number two, you're going to learn how to talk about past experiences. Okay, yate koto ga aru no koto. And then finally, you'll learn 10 high level verbs. You'll learn 10 new high level verbs. So let's get into it. First, remember when you don't have anything to say, kotai arimasen toki, you can use this. I don't know. I haven't thought about it. I don't know. I haven't decided. I can't think of anything. Nothing comes to mind. And I'd rather not say. Okay, so please use those when you don't have anything to say. Also, if you have any questions, you can use this. What does it mean? How do you say it in Japanese? How do you say it in English? Can you say that again, please? So these are all things to use when you have trouble or you need some help. So first in this comic, we'll look at this. Okay, we'll start here. Have you ever attended a virtual meeting? No, I haven't, but I want to. How do you use these? I think you just put them on and turn them on. Okay, we need to make our avatars. That sounds like fun. How are you doing? I'm done. It looks like me. Okay, my avatar is finished. That doesn't look like you at all. Okay, some new English I want to teach you because it's really good English. First one, have you ever, okay, yate koto ga aru. Have you ever eaten? Tabite koto ga aru. Have you ever been to? Uh, ite koto ga aru. Have you ever seen? Mite koto ga aru. Have you ever played? Shita koto ga aru or yate koto ga aru. Okay, so how do I use these? Do yate tsukaimasu ka? Tatoeba, how do you eat sushi? Well, chopsticks. Okay, I don't have any chopsticks. Okay, how do you go to school? I ride my bicycle or I walk. Okay, good. That sounds like fun. Okay, that sounds like fun. Sagoku Tanoshimi. That sounds like fun. Sagoku Tanoshimi. Okay, so tatoeba. Okay, so yanamitai. That sounds bad. Oishi so. That sounds good. Okay, kiken so. Abunai so. That sounds dangerous. Good. How are you doing? Do desu ka? How are you doing? I'm done. Owarimashita. How are you doing? Good. How are you doing? Bad. How are you doing? I'm tired. Tatoeba. Okay, and then this one right here, that doesn't look like you at all. Zettai mienai. It's not cold at all. Zettai samukunai. It's not hot at all. Zettai atsukunai. Okay, so a lot of good English. So first, right here, okay, have you ever? This will be homework. This will be kind of like homework number one. Have you ever been to Okinawa? Okinawa, ite koto ga aru. Have you ever eaten wagyu? Okay, wagyu, tabite koto ga aru. Have you ever played shogi? Shogi, shita koto ga aru. Have you ever read a book in English? Okay, now my answer is this. Rob, have you ever been to Okinawa? Okay, my answer, have you ever been to Okinawa? Yes, I have. How was it? It was good. Okinawa is beautiful. Rob, have you ever eaten wagyu? Yes. How was it? It was delicious. Very, very delicious. Rob, have you ever played shogi? No, I haven't. No, I haven't. Would you like to play it? Or would you like to? Dochidemui. Kotaiwa. Yes, I would. It looks fun. Okay, it looks fun. Rob, have you ever read a book in English? Yes, I have, many times. How was it? It was fun. I like reading. Rob, Have you ever read a book in Japanese? Englishじゃなくて Japanese. No, I haven't. Okay. Would you like to? Yes, I would, but my kanji is bad. Okay, so now homework number one. This is the homework number one I want you to do. Please make your answers for these questions right here. Okay. So, question number one. Have you ever been to Disneyland? My answer, yes, it was crowded. Jubun no kotai, kaite kudasai, or yute kudasai. Have you ever been to a foreign country? Kaigai kuni ite koto aru. Yes, my answer, yes, Greece. It was fun. Okay, please write your answer. Rob, have you ever played a musical instrument? Gaki. My answer is yes, saxophone. It was great. Okay, your answer. Rob, have you ever played rugby? No, but I like to watch it. Your answer. Rob, have you ever eaten sea urchin? Sea urchin is uni. Okay. Yes, but I don't like it. Okay. Your answer. Rob, have you ever eaten foie gras? Yes, it's delicious. Foie gras, gacho no kanzo, France no yuri. Okay. Please write your answer. Rob, foie gras, shidanai. You take kudasai. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know foie gras. That's a good answer. Okay. Remember, your answer is a good answer. Rob, have you ever seen a bear in the wild? Yes, in Chitose, Shikotsuko. It was scary. Your answer. Rob, have you ever made a YouTube video? Yes, I make them for class. Your answer. Now, your answer, you can write the answer and take a picture, send me the screenshot, or you can make a voice file, a video. You don't have to show your face. Kawa mise nakte, but either is okay. Write your answer, take a photo, send it to me, or make a voice file or a video. This is homework number one. Okay. Now, next thing, this passage right here, very difficult. So we're going to use my illustrations. First, let me teach you some notes. Morphine is the drug. It's the kakusei or kusuri. Staples is like the hotchkiss to close something. Bandage is when you wrap something around to make it better because you're injured. Okay. Distract is something that breaks concentration, sometimes good, sometimes bad. Harborview Medical Center is a special place that treats burn victims. Okay. Yakidokega no byoin. Discomfort, it feels bad, it hurts. Lessen, to make it go down. And immerse, to put something in there. For example, okay, okay, this is tea. Okay, this is tea. This is tea. And now I put the tape in the tea. So now the tape is immersed in the tea. Ugh, okay, good. Okay, now next one, some new verbs you need to know. Care for, control, distract, explore, give, pioneer, rely on, remove, report, rest. Okay, these are verbs you need to know. If you want more information, you can look at the pre-class video that I made. Okay, now let me read this to you one time. Patients suffering from burns usually rely on morphine and other chemicals to control the pain. These medicines are usually effective when the patient is resting. So when the patient is resting, they're effective. Unfortunately, these treatments do not appear to be effective when the wound is being cared for. Okay, so when the nurse is doing something to the wound, this medicine doesn't work. Okay, cleaning out the wound. Okay, cleaning out the wound, removing the staples. Okay, removing the staples and bandaging can cause severe pain and the patient suffers. Cleaning out the wound, removing the staples, and bandaging can cause severe pain and the patient suffers. One word, severe, means monosugoku. Severe pain, monosugoku itai. Severe hot, monosugoku atsui. Severe cold, monosugoku samui. Okay. The University of Washington Harborview Burn Center is pioneering a new technique of pain management. Okay, so this hospital right here is making a new technique to handle pain management. Okay, only this hospital, not many hospitals, only this hospital. So this technique lets the patient use virtual reality during wound treatment. So while the nurse is fixing the wound, this person can use VR, virtual reality. Okay. The VR distracts the patient from the discomfort, and that reduces the amount of discomfort the patient feels. Okay. So right now, this patient is in virtual reality, VR. He's playing a game. He's exploring a new world, and he doesn't think about the pain. Okay, he's not thinking about the pain. The theory is that the more attention a person gives to a pain signal, the more pain that person feels. So if you concentrate a little on pain, the pain will get bigger. And if you concentrate on the pain more, the pain will get bigger. So, moshi itai no kanji shuchusuru, kono shuchu no kanji okiku ni naru, and moto okiku ni naru. Okay, so it just gets worse. Okay. Now, on the other hand, therefore, if the person is focusing on something other than the pain, the amount of pain felt will be lessened. So instead of focusing on pain, he focuses on VR, virtual reality, and this pain will go down. Some patients were allowed to explore a virtual world during wound treatment to see the effect it would have on their reaction to pain. Okay. It appears to work. Burn patients who were immersed in VR reported significantly less discomfort while undergoing treatments than those patients who were not. So, this patient who uses VR, his feeling of pain goes down. But this person, no VR, the pain gets bigger. So, virtual reality, VR, seems to work. Okay, good. Okay, now I'll give you 5 seconds. I will stop the video. You stop the video and read this. Okay, Gofun or Gobyo Materu, video tomate kudasai, and kore wa yukuri yonde kudasai or kite kudasai. Okay. Okay, now you have four questions you have to ask or answer, true and false. Drugs are often used to relieve the pain suffered from burns. Number two, the pain from wound treatment is so strong that drugs often do not work. Number three, using VR to reduce pain is common in many hospitals. And number four, using VR does not seem to lessen pain from wound treatment. Okay, let's do these a little bit more illustrated. Okay, so number one, drugs are often used to relieve the pain suffered from burns. Is that true or false? Number two, the pain from wound treatment is so strong that drugs often do not work. True or false? Number three, using VR to reduce the pain is common in many hospitals. True or false? Number four, using VR does not seem to lessen pain from wound treatment. True or false? Okay. Now, I'll stop the video. Okay, I'll give you 5 seconds. Stop the video and please answer number one, number two, number three, number four. Okay, 5 seconds. Okay, here are the answers. Okay, so drugs are often used to relieve the pain suffered from burns. True. Number two, the pain from wound treatment is so strong that drugs often do not work. True. Number three, using VR to reduce the pain is common in many hospitals. That's false. It's only one hospital, only the Harborview, Washington School. And number four, using VR does not seem to lessen pain from wound treatment. False. Okay. So your answer should look like this: true, true, false, false. Now, take a photo of your answers and send to me at line or make a video or voice file. Okay, this is assignment number 2. Okay, good, thank you. Now, multiple choice. You've got multiple choice. Number 1, when drugs are most effective, I'm sorry, when are drugs most effective in treating pain? A, drugs are most effective when the patient is in a virtual world. Number B, drugs are most effective when the patient is resting. C, drugs are most effective when the wound is being cleaned out. Number 2, how does VR alleviate pain? A, VR alleviates pain by distracting the patient from the discomfort they feel. B, VR alleviates pain by stopping the patient from taking too much medicine. C, VR alleviates pain by helping the patient avoid side effects from medicine. Okay, number 3, how did some burn patients use VR during wound treatment? A, some patients used VR to avoid side effects from taking medicine. B, some patients used VR to create dangerous drugs. C, some patients used VR to explore a virtual world. Okay, so let's do these with an animated question. Number when are drugs most effective in treating pain? A, B, or C? A, drugs are most effective when the patient is in a virtual world. B, drugs are most effective when the patient is resting. C, drugs are most effective when the wound is being cleaned out. When are drugs most effective? 5 seconds, stop the video, please answer. Okay, the answer is B. Drugs are most effective when the patient is resting. Okay, number 2. How does VR alleviate pain? VR alleviates pain by distracting the patient from the discomfort they feel. Okay. Number B, VR alleviates the pain by stopping the patient from taking too much medicine. And C, VR alleviates pain by helping the patient avoid side effects from the medicine. Is it A, B, or C? 5 seconds, stop the video, answer the question. Okay, the answer is A. It alleviates pain by distracting the patient from the discomfort they feel. Okay. And number 3, how did some burn patients use VR during wound treatment? Okay. A. Some patients used VR to avoid side effects from taking medication. B. Some people used VR to create dangerous drugs. And C. Some patients used VR to explore a virtual world. Okay. Which one is it? 5 seconds, stop the video, answer the question. Okay. Answer is C. Some patients used VCR to explore a different or a virtual world. Okay, so it should be B, A, C. Please take a picture of your answers, send it to me at line, or make a voice file or a video. Again, you don't have to show your face. This is homework number 3. Okay, next. Okay, fill in the blank. You have to use these verbs again. You've got care for, control, distract, explore, give, pioneer, rely on, remove, report, rest. You have to use those verbs to go into, whoop, you're lucky there, these sentences here. So, for example, first one, some single parents, welfare to survive. Number 2, okay, number 2, scuba divers love to the ocean and search for treasure. Number 3, my teeth by brushing them after every meal. Number 4, I think you should for a few days and get over your cold. Number 5, you should not watch YouTube while you study because it might you. Number 6, how much New Year's money will your family to you? Number 7, every night the television news will on the next day's weather. And you know what? Yeah, that's okay. Good. And number 8, computer companies always try to the next new digital invention. Number 9, you can use soap and water to dirt from your hands. Number 10, some patients, they're paying by using medicine. Okay, so you need to put those verbs into here. I'll give you 5 seconds, stop the video, and write your answers. Okay, here are the answers right there. Okay, some single parents rely on welfare to survive. Scuba divers love to explore the ocean and search for treasure. I care for my teeth by brushing them after every meal. I think you should rest for a few days and get over your cold. You should not watch YouTube while you study because it might distract you. How much New Year's money will your family give to you? Every night, the television news will report on the next day's weather. Computer companies always try to pioneer the next new digital invention. You can use soap and water to remove dirt from your hands. Some patients control their pain by using medicine. Okay, great job. Now, I'm sorry. Take a picture of this, send it to me. Photograph is okay, or video voice file. This is homework number 4. Okay, do that for me. Okay, last thing for today. Okay, you must create a virtual reality program. You can choose any of the themes, such as these, or you can make your own fitness and exercise programs, gun survival programs, educational programs, cooking, sports, music, onsen, matsuri, shopping. It's endless. Okay. So, for example, okay, one thing I'd like to do, I'd like to make something called Japanese Cooking for Foreigners. Okay. I want to create a program that helps non Japanese people learn to cook Japanese food. It would show what ingredients, Zyro, you need to buy and how to prepare the food. The target audience, okay, Ichiban Taisetsu no Ogyaksan, would be anyone who likes cooking, but especially Tokuni, especially people who want to learn to make Japanese food, but don't speak Japanese very well. Okay, I was inspired to make this program by my Japanese ability and my love of cooking. I love cooking, but my Japanese is terrible. So I want to make this kind of program. So answer the 4 questions. What is the name of your virtual reality program? Okay. What is the purpose of your virtual reality program? Purpose, mokyo, mokteki. Who is the target audience? That means who is the best customer for you? Who's your target audience? And what inspired you to make this design this program? Motivation, wa doko kara kimashita ka? Now, my answers are this, okay? This is another example. I want to make 1 kanji a day. People can use VR to study kanji. What's the purpose of your program? To teach people how to write and read kanji. Who's the target audience? Okay, people who don't understand kanji. What inspired you to design this program? Motivation wa nan desu ka? My friends who want to take the Japanese proficiency test, the Nihon no Roku Shiken, Toritai Hitotachi. Okay, now you write down your answers here. Write down your answers, take a photo, send it to me at line, or make a voice file or video and send it to me at line. Okay, this is homework number 5. Okay, this is homework number 5. Okay, thank you. That's the end of this class. Please send your material to me by Wednesday, July 31st at 11:59 p.m. Anytime before that is okay. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, have a nice day. I will see everybody later. Bye bye.